Welcome to Grit, a podcast about life and the long haul. I'm your host, Shamichael Hallman. Grit is a word synonymous with the resolve needed to make it in life. In 2010, I moved to Memphis, a city that prides itself on and has built part of its identity on grit. It's an entire city that says, no matter what you throw our way, we'll find a way to make a success out of it. It's a city that says, even if we don't have access to certain resources, we'll find a way to get the job done. It says we'll learn from our mistakes. We'll work harder than anyone else. We'll find a way to win. Grit is associated with passion and perseverance, motivation and desire. Would you consider yourself a person of grit? Grit matters at work, at school, at home. It is essential to goals. It is essential to success. It is essential to living the life for the long haul. One of my favorite TED Talks is from Angela Lee Duckworth. At the age of 27, she left her job as a management consultant and took a job as a 7th grade math teacher in the New York City public schools, and eventually left there to attend grad school and major in psychology. In her talk, she reflects on both her time as a teacher and her time as a grad student studying West Point military cadets. What she discovered, and what I think many of us sort of know, is that what separated the successful students from everyone else was not social intelligence or good looks or physical health, although all those certainly help. What made the difference in the life of those students, what accounted for their success, was grit. And I believe the same applies to you and I. You and I have goals. There's a desired destination that we are striving to achieve. Perhaps it's to go back to school, or write a book, or pay off a certain amount of debt, or to start a business, or buy a home. You get where I'm going here. We all have one or more things that we want to do in life. And one of the things that each of us will need for that journey is grit. For the first season of this podcast, we're going to take an in-depth look at resilience. Resilience is a word that's often associated with grit, in that it is the capacity to quickly recover from adversity and difficulties. Certainly, we could all get better at that, right? Absolutely. Listen, I hope you will join me on this adventure. I want you to subscribe to this podcast, and let's start this journey together.